everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be unboxing some pieces that I got from the Pick-a-Brick wall and talking about a new potential storage system for my Lego. So let's get started. Alright, so earlier today I was at the Pick-a-Brick wall in the Lego store, and I ended up buying just one box. The pieces that they had weren't crazy, but I did need to restock on a couple of things, and so they had mostly the same stuff, so I figured I would just grab some more stuff just because I was running low, and also a couple extra pieces that I figured I would use in the near future. So I figured I would just get ahead and buy some of them as well. But let me bring this over to the build table and I can properly dump it out instead of doing what I used to do, which was do it right here. So now I have a proper spot for that, which is awesome. So let me go bring this over to the build table and we can get started talking. Alright, so pulling this out the bag here, you can see that it did unfortunately explode in the ride home. And so a lot of what I got in here did fall out, unfortunately. But it's all just white studs because I'm running pretty low on that because I've been using it for the mountain. And so I'll put the most recent video of that in the top right if you guys have not seen that yet. I highly recommend you check it out. It's a lot of work going into the mountain, but it's all good stuff. You know, I think it looks really awesome. And so, yeah, let me get these pieces off the tape here, and then we can start unboxing all of this, and we can start talking about it. So, basically, well, this is where all the studs came from that fell out, basically, and they all kind of went over this way. But this is basically what I got here. I got obviously a whole bunch of white studs because, like I said, I was running low on those. And these are the pieces that I was talking about. I got a lot of these small leaf pieces in regular green because I just feel like I could use them. You know, I don't really have a lot of them. I might have like 8 or 10 left. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just grab a bunch of these and hopefully I can build some pretty cool trees or some cool bushes or something like that. And so finding foliage pieces on the Pick-a-Brick wall is always a good thing. And also they had some dark green leaves, so I figured I would pick up a stack of these as well. It is unfortunate that they are kind of an odd shape, and so it's kind of hard to fit these efficiently into a box like this, but I managed to make it work with all of these studs, and so it kind of just worked out. But in here, as you guys can see, is more different types of pieces, including these 1x2x2 glass panels. And so I didn't have a specific use for these, but I picked up a few stacks just to have them. And then if I ever come across something or if I have an idea and I want to try it out, I can easily do that. So that's pretty cool. I got, I think, 10 stacks of 3, so 30 of these panels, so that's good. I also got 6 more of these support pieces here in yellow, and they didn't have any regular 2x2 bricks, unfortunately, so I got 9 round bricks, 3 for each underside of these, and so that worked out. But I would have liked to have gotten regular 2x2 bricks. I would have probably gotten a box of just them because I am pretty much out. I have like a handful left, but that will not get me far in continuing to work on the mountain. So, and also other parts of the city as well, but mainly the mountain at this point in time. And then over here, the last thing I got was 3 stacks of green 2x4 bricks. And so there's 1, there is 2, and here is 3. So there's 19 per stack. You can fit 19 in a stack going that way. So I did 3 stacks of that, and that is about 57 bricks right there, which is pretty good. And then the rest of this is literally all studs. So I'm going to sort some of this away, but actually we're going to talk about my current sorting system that I use and also my future plans for a sorting system as well, because I think it's time for a change. All right, so my current sorting system that I have for pieces is in this type of bin here. I have 2 main types of bins in my collection, which I'll talk about in a minute, but there's mainly this style right here, which I have 3 of these, and there's these here, which I have quite a number of these actually, but we're going to get to these in a minute. And so these here, let me stand up and give you guys like a proper view of this. This is pretty much all of how I sort my pieces. It is by part type and color in individual bags. So I have all my orangish yellow flowers. I have all my red flowers. I have these pink flowers that have the stems on them. I have all of these tiles from the road plate packs. I have 2x6 plates in dark orange, 3x3 plates in dark blue, and the list just goes on and on and on. And that's pretty much how I sort my pieces. And this box in here is for bigger pieces like 4x6 plate, 2x2 brick, 2x4 brick, and stuff like that. And so this does work. However, I also have a number of bins in my collection of unsorted pieces, and so figured it was finally time that I started to sort them and, you know, actually be able to use them, because it's so, honestly, it's daunting to have a giant unsorted bin or multiple unsorted bins of stuff. And I don't even want to look through it to find pieces. It's just like, oh, it's just not really conducive for building mocks and stuff like that. And so I figured it was time for a change. And so I ended up buying 2 packs of 6 of these bins here from Costco. These, let me give you guys a little bit of space here so I can kind of show you guys exactly what these are. These are bins. I'll put a picture on the screen of the listing that I bought from Costco. These, at the moment in my collection, I'm just using them to hold sets. And so if I take the lid off here, you'll see all different kinds of sets in here. You'll see the plane from the Indiana Jones set that came out last year. You'll see Captain Rex's microfighter. You'll see a Scout Trooper speeder bike from the battle pack. You'll see these Tri-Droids from the new Clone Wars battle pack. You'll see the speeders from that set. You'll see Bag End, actually, which was a 2012 set. It's just in a bin. And I have the Battle at the Black Gate set as well from Lord of the Rings from 2013 in here. And I have this also from the Indiana Jones set. I have a couple of Minecraft sets. And so this is just one bin. You know, this is one of a number of bins that I don't have the space to display all these sets. And so they just end up in here. And they get partially deconstructed so that they can fit in here a little bit better. But for the most part, they are still intact. You know, like the wing easily detaches here because it's on a couple of ball joints. The top of Bag End comes off because it's all on tiles here. And that is pretty much it. Also has the tree from the Boutique Hotel set because I did not like that tree. So took that off, put it in here, and I called it a day. But I'm thinking of, well, actually not thinking of, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of my pieces into bins like this, and I'm going to sort them by color. And so all of my green pieces are going to end up in one bin like this, regardless of whether it's regular green, dark green, bright green, lime green. Literally any type of green is going to go in here, and they're going to still be in the same system. So all of, like, let's say my red pieces, all of these red flowers would go in the red bin. All of my red plates would go into a bag in the same bin. All of the red bricks would be in here. And if I don't have enough of one color, like pink, I might just throw the pinks in with the red. That might be a good idea. I have not gotten that far yet. The bins have not shown up in the mail yet. So there's nothing I can really do other than kind of speculate as to what I am going to do. But that is the current plan. And then I'm going to take all of these bins that I have sets in, and I'm going to put those sets into these bins here, just because I feel like this would actually work a little bit better. It's taller, it's more rectangular, and instead of this, which kind of has a slope outwards, these are just straight up and down. So put all the sets into these big bins here, and then all of the pieces into these smaller bins over here. So that's my tentative plan as of right now. And I actually think this system could work a lot better because I can just pull out one bin. Let's say I need light gray pieces. I can just pull out this entire bin of light gray, and I can go ahead and I can have my bricks over here, my plates in the middle, and my bags of wedge plates or miscellaneous arches and whatever. I can have everything in one bin. Whereas where it is right now, you guys can just see from the side profile of this, there's red, there's dark orange, there's pink, there's translucent light blue bricks, there's tan ingot pieces. There's 2x2 plates in light gray. There's white candlesticks. There's stuff like green trees from the road plate packs, and there's just all kinds of stuff in here. And so it's kind of annoying too, because if I need something that's on the bottom, like these ingot pieces, for example, or better yet, the candlesticks, I have to remove everything from this bin, and I have to get down to the candlesticks, and then I have to put it back. And I don't use candlesticks that often, so I would rather put it on the bottom instead of just throwing everything back on the top. And so it is a good system, but it's just, I don't think I could do it long term. Whereas with this, it seems like a much more viable option of having every bin sorted by color. Now, obviously, this new system that I'm adopting here is very similar to this. I understand that. And it's also not perfect. I understand that as well. But for the circumstances that I have, I also don't have a lot of room for an Alex drawer system or the Sterilite drawer system. I do have Sterilite drawers right there, but that is one stack, and I would need like 10 times the amount of stacks just to make it worth my while to use that sorting system. So I don't think that's worth it, and I couldn't put them down here because, well, for one, I have this stool here so my brother and I can sit together at this desk, and I have this storage system here, which I could use, but I don't want to, just because it's so different from everything else that it just doesn't make sense in my head. And so I'm trying to be more efficient with this as well. That's my main goal, is efficiency. And so if I want to get green, light gray, and red pieces, let's say, I can grab those 3 bins, and I can grab like the green bricks that I need, and the light gray bricks that I need, and the red flower pieces that I need. And I can put all the bins back, but I can keep the bags on the table, which I think is a really, really massive benefit to this. And so that is my main goal for this. And so if you guys have any feedback on this storage system, drop a comment down below for me. I would love to hear what you guys think of it. Obviously, I know, like I said, it's not perfect, but for the circumstances that I'm under and the space limitations that I have, this is my best option, I think. And so this is what I'm going to be going with. And so on that note, that is going to wrap up today's video. This was a pretty casual video. I just wanted to show you guys what I got from the Lego store today, just because I like showing you guys what I got. And also, if you guys have any feedback for any certain types of trees that you want to see, or if you have a certain build in mind that uses these panels, drop a comment down below for me. I got them because I thought they were cool. I don't have a use for them yet. So if you guys have any ideas, please, please, please let me know. But like I said, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what I did, make sure to like the video and subscribe, as well as click the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads. If you guys have any feedback for me, make sure to drop a comment down below on the storage system and also these different types of pieces that I got here, if you have any ideas for me. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.